So you have a great business, but you don't quite understand customer service, or you can use a few pointers on how to have better customer service. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about it here right now. Hi, and welcome to Let's Get Wealthy Together. My name is Deanna, and today I'll be starting a series with you guys called branding. We're going to be talking about branding your business, and the first element of branding your business that I'll be discussing today is customer service. So what is customer service? Customer service is basically the experience that your customer receives when they decide to do business with you. It's all facets of it, every type of communication they can receive from you, your tone, all of that they receive from you is considered a part of customer service. So I just want to go over a few pointers, tips, and things that can possibly help in aiding you as you grow your business and as you grow your wealth. And at the same time, I want to ask you, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Please share it as well. That helps me to grow, and I want to put out plenty more content for you guys. I just want to make sure that everybody that needs it will be able to have access to it. And if you like it, more people will see it. Okay. All right, let's get started. So I'll be looking down a little bit. I have my notes here. And the first thing I want to talk about is your initial greeting. When someone walks into your place, or someone sends you an email, or someone calls you on the phone, your initial greeting should be very warm. It should be very appreciative that they decided to do any type of business with you. Say you're getting a phone call and they say, hey, my name is such and such. I want to know if you can supply blah, blah, blah. And then your initial things that you should say, your initial greeting. Hello, how are you? Well, thank you for calling Melissa's Hair and Care, whatever the name of your business is. Whatever the name of your business is, tell them thank you. They didn't have to call you. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for letting me be your choice in this. So how can I help you? Absolutely, no problem. Yes, no problem. Whatever it is that you need, I'm here to support it. You can even take lessons and pointers from the people that are doing it the best. You know who they are in the community that have different restaurants and things of that nature. They are doing it, they're showing you how they're doing it, and they're showing you how they have the customers to back it up. So the thing is, another important thing to consider with customer service is your tone. How do you sound when you're saying these things? If you answer the phone and you say, hello, my name is Deanna. Oh, thank you so much for calling. If you're saying it monotone, nobody's going to even believe you. They're going to think you're having a bad day. And no one should know you're having a bad day. We all have bad days. Everybody has a bad day, no matter where you work. You could be at Chick-fil-A and have a bad day, but you won't know it. Why? Because they have their branding so in place that if you're having a bad day, you're leaving it at the door. When you walk in here, you're having a fantastic day. And you should be the same way about your business and employees. So when you're doing your tone, maybe smile first. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for coming by, and whatever it is that we can help you to do, we're going to help you do it with a smile. You want to be light and fresh and bright so that they can feel like you really mean what you're saying. Not only that, even in your emails, there's a tone to it. Never write it all caps. Don't do it. That's yelling. Make sure your punctuation is right. Make sure that your grammar is correct. And if you're not polished in that area, then run it past someone that is, or get one of those softwares like Grammarly or something where they can check your grammar for you. And some of this stuff is kind of free. There's certain packages you have to pay for, but they're not paying for this plug. But I'm just saying, if you're looking for a way to polish up, then that's certainly one that you can use. We talked about email tone. So another thing is your timing in between your calls and your emails. Make sure you're not waiting any longer than 24 hours before you reach back out to someone via a call or email. That's kind of on the long side in today's day and time, because people, they're sending stuff and people are getting back to them pretty quickly, but try not to go beyond 24 hours. And if you have to go beyond that, then it's probably time for you to get some kind of help. If you cannot turn around an email within a day, why is that? Is it because you have so many orders that you have to fill? Like whatever it is, your correspondence with your customer is very important. They may have an address change for you, or they may have a question, and they may have to return something. Whatever it is, you want to be able to be available for that. And if it becomes too trying, too testing for you, most certainly look into getting a friend or a family member or a company or individual, whatever it is, to hire them, pay them a fee, of course, and then, get it taken care of. Another thing to take into consideration is time of them receiving their service or their product. Now this is huge, especially in the service community. You could be getting your hair done, but you could be a hairstylist, or even if you're going into the healthcare field where people will have to make appointments to see you, you could be a doctor, whatever it is. Make sure that you're mindful of people's time. People don't have time to sit and wait for hours, or even an hour, even 30 minutes. All of that is unacceptable, especially if they made an appointment. And we have all probably been in that situation where you're waiting on a doctor's office forever, or you're waiting to get your hair fixed forever. You're just sitting there waiting, and that is not right. They'll go on their lunch break and you're still waiting. You're just waiting for them to get to you, and that's not a good look, because if you look at the people that are abiding by saving people's times and sticking to their schedule, they're doing a whole lot better. People are paying more just because they're more responsive and that they're more respectful of their time. So make sure that you're not having people to wait too long on you. And if you're shipping things out, try to get things out in a day or two. At tops 3 days, you're competing against companies like Amazon. Whether you want to believe it or not, you really are. If they can buy something from you, 9 times out of 10, they can also get it off of Amazon. Amazon is shipping same day, and sometimes delivering same day, depending on your state and what it is, or it's delivering the next day. So make sure that whatever it is, you're not waiting 2-3 weeks to get something out when you most certainly could have got something out within a couple of days, okay? Next, I want to talk to you about your appearance, and I did a whole video on your appearance and why it's important for you to look professional, especially while you're building your business. Not only that, but if you have a uniform policy with your employees, make sure that they're adhering to that. Make sure they have on the correct color, the shade. Everybody's supposed to wear black, and make sure everybody has on black. Make sure everybody, smells right. Make sure everybody has washed their hair. Make sure they're looking to where they're supposed to look. Now, there will be some exceptions as far as the uniform is concerned. There's some people that of different faiths that may have different things that they have to wear. Maybe their head needs to be covered, maybe their face, whatever it is, because of their religion, that's fine. It's okay. It's the equal opportunity employer is what you should be. You shouldn't hold that against anyone. You shouldn't hold anything against anybody that wants to wear their hair curly or whatever kind of hairstyle they want to have, braids. As long as it's clean, as long as they don't have things hanging out of it that are offensive, you know what I'm saying? As long as it makes sense. If their hair grew out of their head that way, then it should be fine. Sometimes, depending on the actual type of business, it's okay for hair dye, whatever color hair dye they want, and you're okay with it. It's your business. Just be mindful of how the world is changing, and how a lot of things are a lot more acceptable now than the standard of being very conservative and people getting easily offended by things that they really shouldn't be concerned about as far as someone's personal appearance, as long as it's not taken away from the sale. If they're doing their job and they're doing good with closing the business and making everybody feel welcome and happy, then that's really what should matter, as long as they're adhering to your uniform policy. So you may have to put in some little tweaks here and there for people for different types of religions and things like that. But other than that, you should be fine. I also want to bring up that you should be honest with your customers. If there's anything that you're delayed on, and you made a mistake or something is broken, you have to do a recall, always get in contact with them as soon as you can and let them know ahead of time. I don't think many people be upset about you being honest with them. You know, they become upset when you don't tell them about changes and different things that are happening before they know about it. They have to find out by calling you, or they see something somewhere, or someone tells them. That is what creates a disgruntled customer, and they won't trust you, and they may not ever purchase from you again. So always be very honest with them. And my final point of the day is to always follow up. If someone purchased something from you, make sure it's okay. Like if they got their hair done and it was a special occasion, hey, I was calling to see, make sure your hair held up during your wedding, prom, whatever, whatever it is. Or maybe they purchased a car from you, or maybe they purchased a dryer from you, or whatever it is that they purchased. How did it go? Did everything go okay? I just wanted to call and make sure that everything is fine. And if you ever need anything ever again, please don't hesitate to call me. And so that way they can feel as if they're special, and that you followed up, and that you actually cared about them when they made this purchase. A bonus point that I want to make, and it just came to me, if you can, learn names. Learn the names of your customers, because it makes them feel so much more welcome. It's a way to create a loyal customer. We say, hey, Bob, wonderful. Thank you for coming by. Great seeing you again. Oh, thank you so much, Tamika. How's your children? And you know, that thing you told me about last time. You know, create some kind of conversational pieces to help people feel warm and welcome. You know, then you make them feel like family, and when they need whatever it is that you sold them, they'll come to you to get it the next time. Okay, all right, I hope these help you with your customer service. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, all right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.